What's going on, everyone? This is Dom, and as you can see here on the table, I have a huge suite of the brand new Anker gallium nitrate prime series chargers, and these things are going to be best to charge up basically anything you got, from your MacBook to your iPad to your iPhone to your Galaxy to your Pixel 7 Pro. Anything you need, we are covering right here, right now. Big shout out to Anker for sponsoring this video, and let's go ahead and move some of this out of the way and we'll break these down individually. So this, my friends, is the Anker 733 power bank. Y'all have heard about Anker and you know them, and I trust them, and that's why they're here to sponsor this video right here. But this is such a sleek power bank. I love these chargers that have built-in power banks because you can just kind of plug in and go. Like, if you don't have an outlet, cool, this thing folds up, you don't need it, it's out of the way. And if you do have an outlet, you can still utilize all the charging capabilities and be able to charge up the power bank itself. The gallium nitrate prime series actually features their stack design. We have power IQ, and you can see here on the back that we have gallium nitride and active shield 2.0 in this guy right here. And this thing is just, ooh, it's such a fun travel companion because I am always traveling with my MacBook, with my iPhone, with an Android phone, everything. And I have all the ports that I need right here to kind of get that under control. And we have a built-in battery pack, like I said. So that is this guy right here, the 733 power bank. I think it's absolutely awesome, but let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Next up, we have this little nugget, the Anker 735 charger, and this is just a portable dream right here. I love this. We have two USB Type-C ports, USB Type-A port, and we have the prongs which move out of the way when you don't need them. On top of that, we do have this little suction cup mount right here. You can see that we have all these little suction cups on the bottom here, and if we just pull that out, pop that in there, you can actually suction cup this thing to like your outlet or the wall so that the cable weight or anything doesn't pull it out, which I think is a very, very nice little thing to include. Plus, this thing, I mean, you throw it in your pocket, you throw it in a backpack, and you're good to go. It's just that tiny and that portable. Honestly, like half the size of some of the competitors out there that make similar things to this. But I absolutely love this little guy right here. This may be a simple little on-the-go kind of charger, but it packs some serious power, and we have fast charging on this, obviously. And like I said, we got two USB Type-Cs and a USB Type-A port, so basically everything you need. This is just one of those throw in the backpack and forget about it until you absolutely need it type of situations right here, and I love it. Now, while this one and the last one I talked about have peak charging wattages of 65 watts, I got something a little better for you. Let me show you. This beast right here is the Anker 737 120 watt charger. And as you can see, it's a little beefier than the last one that we took a look at. But like I said, we have 120 watts of output here. So you can definitely charge up your MacBook on this thing. You can charge up any other devices. We have two USB Type-Cs and a USB Type-A right there. And of course, I absolutely love that we can hide that away. And this thing is such a beast right here. Of course, inside we do get the same little suction cup mount right here, which I just think is such a clever thing to include inside of these charging boxes, because so many times have I been traveling with other chargers and had to plug that into the wall and then it just fall out because of the weight of the cable or whatever I'm doing. This just kind of ensures that that's going to stick in there, and then obviously you can remove it and you can close down the prongs right there and be able to pack it away. But 120 watts right here, that will definitely charge up my 13-inch MacBook, and I do have a USB Type-C port for an iPhone, a Google Pixel, a Galaxy, whatever I want to do, and a USB Type-A port for anything else. But I think that the 737 charger right here is definitely one of my favorites in terms of the travel game, because, I mean, come on. It's just like, it's super light, it's super compact, and it can literally charge up everything that I use on the go. Next up, we're getting into some thicker territory here. We have the Anker 727 charging station. Now, this thing is great for pretty much all uses, and as you can see, first of all, it's ridiculously thin. That is just an absolute fact. Second, we have a power cable here that plugs into the back right there, so you can plug this into the wall, and we have two AC outlets right there on the top of the thing, and then on the bottom we have two USB Type-Cs and two USB Type-A ports right there as well, which look pretty clean. But this thing right here, let me plug this in for y'all. So you can see right here we have a cool little LED ring that you can actually control via this little power button on the side. But this thing is great if you are hotel living. Like you need some everybody knows the hotel rooms, they just don't have enough outlets where you need them. And this thing has a pretty long cable, as you can see. And on top of that, it gives us 2 USB Type-Cs, as I said, and 2 USB Type-A's, and then 2 AC outputs right here on the top of the thing. And we have a cool little LED ring right there as well. This is a 100 watt charging station. So, I mean, you're getting plenty of power from this little thin guy right here. Like I said, it's super thin, and it does have little grips on the bottom right here. So it'll easily stay on a desk and not like kind of move around or anything like that, because we do have a pretty thick and heavy cable right here on the other side. But yeah, it is, this thing is something that dreams are made of, in my opinion. I absolutely love traveling with this guy. Another really beef city travel companion right here is this guy. This is the Anker 615 USB power strip. This is a 65 watt charger right here. And look at this thing. First of all, that's handy, right? You can kind of hang it on your backpack or whatever. But if you're thinking, well, this cable is really too small to do anything with, they got you there. Look at that. This unwraps right here, unwinds from inside of there, and you have a nice long power strip, nice long plug for this power strip right here. And you have plenty of room up in here to tuck this away as well if you need to. You can wrap it back up. But we have not one, but 2 AC power outlets on this thing, and then we have 2 USB Type-Cs and a USB Type-A, which is pretty much the standard across any of these Anker chargers. Now this guy is great because I just love how this wraps up, and then you can easily go ahead and clip it to a backpack or whatever you have, what have you, anything you want to basically, but it can all wrap up underneath the little skin that this thing comes with. You can easily just plop this up right here, wrap up your charger like so, and then you can just go ahead and plop down that little skin over the top of it and plug this in to the top right there. Boom, look at that. I just think that's super handy, in my opinion, to be able to clip that onto a backpack and just have this kind of on the go kind of travel situation. This, I gotta say, I love all-in-one power solutions for traveling because it makes my life a ton easier. Like I said, if I'm living in a hotel room or I am out and about, maybe I'm at a Starbucks editing a video or anything like that, it is hard to find ample power plugs. Maybe I find one, but then I still have to charge my phone, I still have to charge my MacBook, I still have to charge all these other things. So if I can find one power outlet, this can get me to where I need to be, basically. Another notable mention, which I can't even buy because the dang thing is so popular it's sold out, is the Anker 747 charger. And it's an absolute beast. It's 150 watts, which is absolutely ridiculous. And like I said, all of this stuff from Anker, I'm a huge fan of Anker. All of you know about Anker. They've been around for a minute here. And I would say out of all of these, my favorite is probably going to be this guy and this guy right here. These two are probably my favorite for on-the-go kind of travel situations. And like I said, they work perfectly for charging anything from your MacBook to your Pixel to your Galaxy S22 to your iPhone, anything in between, basically. And I think that they're all excellent products to be checked out for yourself. If you want to do that, I will be sure to leave a link to everything that I have mentioned down in the description below in case you want to pick any of these up for yourself. But I'm curious to know what you think about all of these Anker chargers down in the comment section below as well, because I mean, like I said, Anker, they've just been in the game for a minute and they always do things right, and I really only accept sponsors from stuff that I truly believe in or companies that I've worked with in the past that just make excellent products. So definitely be sure to support the channel and check out some of these Anker chargers for yourself, linked down in that description below, and let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Like I said, if you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up button, and if you're new around here to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when new videos like this drop in the near future. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Once again, this is Dom, and I will catch you in the next video.